Hello there, everybody. So, I know my last video was kind of negative and not super great. So, I wanted to make this video talking about the positive things that have been going on, but also do it in a timely manner because I need to get to bed here soon. But I just want to make a video real quick. So, first of all, I just wanted to say that I have decided to stay down here until I get my commercial pilot's license. The reason for that being mainly that I can't graduate without my commercial pilot's license, so that kind of forced my hand a little bit. But the other reasons is that we had some misunderstanding. Me and my parents had some misunderstandings, miscommunication about like what would happen and how things would work if I didn't get it, if I didn't graduate in January. But those things have been cleared up, so there's really nothing to worry about. Anyway, so things are moving closer to me getting my instrument rating. Hopefully I'll get it here in December. But if I don't, it's no biggie now because there's misunderstanding things that we now have cleared up. But one thing, I took my instrument written test, got a 77% on it, so that is a pass. I was hoping to get at least an 80%, but 77%, 80%, tomatoes, it's pretty close. It's good enough. And as I'm getting closer and closer, I'm doing a lot of flying here recently. This week specifically, I have like something every single day of the week that's going on. Yeah, a lot of flying, which is good, except that I need days to just sit and write my paper because it's a big paper, big-ish paper, and I need to write it. I've got like one page done right now. So, but I need 4 pages and I have like 3 weeks to do it. So, hopefully it'll be done. And also, if you're thinking, "Oh, 4 pages, that's nothing," blah 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 blah. It's 4 pages single spaced. So, be different. I'd probably have the paper done by now if it were double spaced, honestly. But nope. It is single spaced. But anyway, back to the aviation stuff. So, like I said, I'm flying quite a bit now. And one of the biggest problems I have while flying is that sometimes I can't hear the controllers, can't hear radio calls very well. Either I don't hear them at all or I just don't hear them very well. My flight instructor recommended that I get a pair of noise canceling headphones. And for those of you who don't know what noise canceling is, basically noise canceling headphones is just normal headset that you have for aviation, but it's got this little thing on the outside that has its own microphone, and basically it analyzes the sound in the airplane and then produces the complete opposite frequency and adds that in through your headphones, and the result is it being silent. Now, if you want to know the science behind that, I would say look it up because I don't really know how to explain it other than it's like adding -2 to 2 and you get 0. So anyway, I tried her pair of headphones out and the difference was just phenomenal. And I heard radio calls that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to tell what the heck they were saying because it's just like it made the engine so quiet. I mean, the engine was still as loud as it was, but to me it was quiet. So anyway, I went ahead and ordered a pair. They're supposed to be arriving tomorrow, supposedly. And hopefully I'll be around to get them because it's like someone has to sign for them. And I don't know exactly what happens if you don't sign for things that have to be signed for. I imagine they don't leave it there on the step because that'd be against UPS policy or something. But yeah, I wouldn't want them to do that because it's a like $600, nearly $700 pair of headphones. So yeah, pretty expensive. In other news, the school is finally starting to make an effort to change and be better. Now, what I mean by that is that the school, like, from the time I've gotten here, like over like a year of being here, the school like slowly, I think, maybe got a little bit better, but it just kind of slowly happened, like evolved like naturally. But this with this, like the active president is actually trying to do things to make it better. The president and the school, not the president of the United States. That would be weird. Anyway. Anyway, the president of the school and his wife sat down with every single student and asked them what they could do to make the school better. And I don't know how it was for everyone else. I imagine it was fairly similar experience, but they sat down with me, and as I told them what I thought, so I told them my opinions and suggestions, they sat and attentively listened, they took notes, and they engaged me in conversation. So I absolutely knew they're paying attention, and they're taking my suggestions seriously. And that I really appreciate that, because in the past, some of the students have had seen problems, and we bring it to someone to address it, and then we've just been kind of pushed aside. I think probably because we're younger. I'm not sure, but yeah, just kind of like, yeah, I know you're a student who's going here and everything, but yeah, you don't know how things work. That's kind of how I saw it anyway. But yeah, I'm glad that there's being an effort being made now to change some things, and I had a lot of suggestions, and so we probably talked for like a good 45 minutes or so about these different things. I'm not sure how long we talked. But yeah, some things are starting to change, and another thing about that is, see, in my bathroom, the shower knobs have been broken. I've been having to use a pair of pliers to turn on the shower, and for the first couple of weeks when I moved into this room, that I was doing that, it was annoying. But then after a couple of weeks, it just kind of became the norm, and I learned how to, like, exactly on the first try how much I had to do the hot water and the cold water in order to get the perfect temperature. But anyway, they didn't realize that wasn't fixed, so the active president, he came over personally and fixed it. The only problem is that now, besides doing all the shower fixture stuff, which is really nice, they've decided that they need to paint the walls, which, I mean, yes, do look terrible, but it's not really a big deal, I guess, because I can use a different shower, so it's not a big deal. But then the president's wife and there's another guy that came here to help fix the plumbing stuff. His wife also is like, oh, we gotta paint this room. And they asked me, what color do you want to paint it? And I told them, well, first they asked me what color I wanted to paint the bathroom, and I told them it's a place for a crap. Just paint it white. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. They're like, okay, yeah, like an eggshell white. And I was like, I really don't care. Just paint it white. And anyway, they're like, okay, what color do you want for your room? And I was like, I don't want it painted. And they're like, oh, it needs to be painted. Oh, it looks terrible. So I was just like, okay. Let's paint it white. And you know what they said to that? No, you cannot paint it white because the bathroom is white. I don't understand that. Why can't you paint the room white just because the bathroom's white? It doesn't make any sense to me. So anyway, I'm not entirely sure what color they got in order to paint the room. I told them I didn't want anything bright. Like, if it's like anything that would be in a colored movie, I don't want it on the walls. So I'm fine with like white or gray, essentially. Like, I guess any color of gray. I don't know what it is that they're going to be painting the walls, but it's kind of inconvenient because I have to move everything. But I guess other than that, it's not too bad. But and then also, they know that I did painting for professionally for like 6 months, and so I'm gonna be stuck painting this room. So yeah, hopefully someone will be here to help me. but also hopefully that person isn't stupid, because this is just a common thing. Some people don't know how to paint. Some people just don't know how to paint. They don't know how to not get drips everywhere and such. So yeah, hopefully things go well. Anyway, sorry, trying to be positive, but thinking about that, it just kind of disappoints me because I don't want this room painted. I don't want to move everything. It's just nah. But yeah, so they're trying to fix up the house, make it nicer, which is good. Which is really good because some of this stuff has been neglected. I think that is all that I have for you today. When I get those headphones and once I've tried them out, I'm going to be doing a review of those headphones for that specific set, because I looked on YouTube for reviews of this particular set and there isn't really a review. So yeah, that's why I'm going to be making a review. So that'll be coming shortly after this video. So that'll be it for now. So I will see you sometime in the future, if I don't die.